Hey guys, it's Jason with Strength Running, and today I want to help you become a faster runner. Since about 2011, I've written probably over 2,000 custom training plans. And the interesting part of doing that is that with every single plan that I write, I have to review a runner's questionnaire. This is about 20 or 25 questions that runners answer so that I can create the most personalized program for them possible. And over time, what I've realized is that a lot of runners are following very similar training patterns. And what that means is that many runners are training exactly the same way. And so what I want to do here is talk about some of the ways that you can help yourself get faster over time. Now, of course, the big things are always going to stay firm. Things like gradually running higher mileage over time, gradually increasing the distance of your long run from season to season, and doing a long run consistently, if not every week, then most weeks of the year. And then, of course, doing a faster training session, a workout, at least once a week, maybe even twice a week if you can handle that. If you can do those three things consistently over time and take the next step and progress, you're going to get faster. But there's also a lot of other things that you should be doing too to get faster. You can prevent more injuries. You can do strength training. Both of those things, a focus on prevention and some really great weightlifting for runners is going to help you develop the power and also develop the consistency that you need to get faster. But one of the things I've noticed after reviewing thousands of these runner questionnaires is that a lot of runners aren't doing some of the basics, some of the little things that really help with speed development. So in this video, I want to talk about 3 of the really important things that you can implement in your training, if not every single week, then almost every week, to help you keep getting faster and faster. And the first thing are strides. Strides are something that I was introduced to when I ran in high school, and then they became even more prominent when I started running in college for the track and cross country teams. Strides are essentially 100-meter accelerations. You're supposed to do them after an easy run or even before a workout or race to help you get ready for the workout or race. But essentially, I look at these as drills. It's a drill that you do either after an easy run or before a harder running session to help you develop foot speed and leg turnover. It also helps reinforce good running form and really helps you develop proper running technique and running economy. And it also helps you practice running fast. Because after all, running fast is a skill. It's something that, as I'm sure many of you know, if you take 6 months or a year off from running and then you go and try to sprint, you're going to feel a little clumsy. You're going to feel a little uncoordinated. And that's because your body isn't used to it. It's a very complex motion that all of us are capable of, but we have to practice it regularly to be proficient at it. And so I like to see runners do strides about 2 or 3 days a week, either after their easy runs or before their faster workouts. And what these drills do is really help you not only develop the turnover and the running economy, but when you do them before a workout, they help metabolically prime you for the harder running that you're about to do. So I think strides are fundamental. It does not matter if you are a new cross-country runner on the team as a freshman in high school, or if you're an elite athlete getting ready for the marathon. You will see both of these runners doing strides regularly. And that's because I do think they are so fundamental that every runner should be doing them. The other exercise that we can do are called hill sprints. Hill sprints are very similar to strides in that you can do them primarily after an easy run. I probably wouldn't recommend them before a workout because they're a little bit more stressful than strides, and they may actually tire you out for that workout as opposed to preparing you for that workout. That's because hill sprints are done at a maximum intensity. Now, strides are about 95-98% of your maximum speed, and I'll have a link down below with more information about strides. There's also a video that I'll link up to as well to give you a demonstration of strides. But hill sprints are a little bit different. They're shorter, but they're much faster, and they're done up a really steep hill. So typically when you run hill sprints, you'll do anywhere from 4 to 10, and they should last anywhere from 6 to 10 seconds. Now, the thing with hill sprints is that not only are you going to do them up a really steep hill, but you're going to run as fast as you possibly can. These are a power exercise. They're there to help you develop stride power and also muscular strength. So it's almost like weightlifting for your legs in the most running specific way possible that you could do them. So I'm a big fan of hill sprints. If you have a steep hill near you, getting used to hill sprints and doing them regularly can be an absolute game changer for your running economy, for your power and speed, and helping those harder workouts feel a little bit easier. Now, the thing with hill sprints that you have to remember is that unlike other running workouts and even unlike strides, you get a full, complete recovery after each hill sprint. And typically that's about 1.5 or 2 minutes of walking in between each hill sprint. So the way I like to do it is after you sprint up a hill for about 8 seconds, you very slowly walk down the hill, and then from there you can, walk for another 30 seconds or just stand around until the next hill sprint. And that'll give you enough time to recover so that you're ready to go on up and do the next hill sprint. The next way that we can practice running fast and further develop your speed is by the use of fartleks. I love fartlek workouts. They are incredibly versatile, and that's why I'm including them here. The other things that we talked about, strides and hill sprints, those aren't really workouts. Those are things that you do before a workout or after an easy run. But a fartlek is different. It's actually a workout. Now, I'm including this in my list of 3 things to help you get faster because of their versatility. I think you can use these the week of a race, when you're first coming back from, say, an ultra marathon or a marathon or even a half marathon, where you don't want to do a hard workout your first week back. And what we can do instead is a relatively easy fartlek. Now, the great thing about fartleks is that because they're so versatile, you can structure them almost any way that you want. A fartlek is simply a time-based workout where you do a series of repetitions based on time. So you could do something like 10 times a minute, or you could switch it up and do an ascending ladder with a descending ladder on the other side, go 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes. You can also vary the pace. You can vary the recovery afterward. So you really can structure virtually an unlimited number of fartlek workouts with this general idea of time-based repetitions. So what you can do with a fartlek workout is incorporate it into a week where you might not know what to do. So it could be a week where you're leading up to your goal race, or you might be coming back from a race and you're kind of sore and you're simply not ready for a longer tempo run or a hill workout or maybe a series of track repetitions that are a lot more stressful. What you can do instead is a simple fartlek workout. Something like 6 times a minute is relatively easy, especially if you're only running those 1-minute repetitions at, say, a tempo pace or a half marathon pace or even a 10-kilometer race pace. That kind of a workout is a phenomenal way to practice running fast and to start practicing fast for an extended period of time without it being too stressful. So if you find yourself to be a runner who doesn't run faster workouts regularly and you'd like to start, let's start with some strides. Start running strides once or twice a week, ideally 2 or 3 times a week, and then over time you might be able to work in some hill sprints and then transition to fartlek workouts. That is a nice progression of speed development to help you get ready and prepared for those faster sessions. And I know that after a little bit of time, you're going to be a much faster runner. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any videos coming up, and do let me know underneath this video if you'd like me to go into any more detail on any kind of running workout. I'm open to suggestions.